Now, one of the biggest components in golf these days is club fitting, and the leader in the last couple of years taking this thing by the horns and really gone with it is Club Champion. Club Champion, club fitting. Cassandra Bausch is with us from Club Champion to tell us how it works and what it's all about. Cassandra?
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm with Club Champion. We are the nation's #1 premier club fitter. The reason for that, we have 4 things that set us apart from your average club fitters. We are not out of a country club. We aren't just a single individual, pro that's got a lie board and, maybe a couple of bags. We have 35,000 hittable head and shaft combinations in all of our stores nationwide.
That's 35,000.
35,000. I can't even count that high.
You take a head and a shaft and you got 35,000 combinations.
35,000 combinations.
Wow.
And the reason that we're able to do that is we have a connector system that every store has, all 70 stores nationwide, where we can take any head and any shaft, combine them, which we can actually demonstrate for you in real time to show you that when you're with your fitter, you're trying to look for the best shaft and the best head. They're able to build the club for you in real time, like Luke's doing here. And then you can hit that club in real time in your fitting and actually see the data. You can test it. You can see, you got X number of extra yards off the tee, you have better distance, better smash factor, better ball speed, whatever the case may be. We utilize TrackMan to be able to show you that data. There are 4 differentiating factors between us and those others that we talked about. One of them is the demo matrix, the fact that we have 35,000 hittable head and shaft combinations. One of them is the technology. I did just mention TrackMan. That's our swing analysis system. It's a very popular system. It's wonderful. It captures all the data.
#1.
It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. That's our swing analysis. We also use Sam Putt Lab for putting analysis. So that's the second differentiating factor. The third differentiating factor is the fact that we have the nation's most highly trained fitters. So we're pulling people from the golf industry who have years of fitting experience, years of golf experience, and then we put them through a 4-week training program at our headquarters in the Chicagoland area where they learn to fit the Club Champion way. That means that they're looking at every small detail because every small detail matters, whether it's loft and lie or whether we're just looking at a ball speed metric or we're just looking at some tiny little thing. The fact is it all combines to make a big difference in your golf game, and our fitters are on point for that. So that's the third differentiating factor. The fourth differentiating factor is that our builds are the best in the industry. We utilize an amazing build shop in the Chicagoland area out by our headquarters, and all of our custom-made clubs are built by hand to the tightest tolerances. And the way that we're able to do that is we calibrate all of our loft and lie machines, swing weight machines, everything between the build shop and all 70 of our stores. So the club that you tested in the bay with your fitter is exactly the same club you take home.
So, not many people think about getting their putter fitted.
Right.
Tell me about that.
Oh, the putter fitting, in my opinion, is probably the most important club that you can have fitted because putts are 40% of your strokes. It's an amazing system that we have. All of our studios have a little putting studio off to the side utilizing Sam Putt Lab, and we look at all of the metrics that really matter, whether it's the head style of your putter, whether it's toe hang, all of the little tiny things that go into a putting stroke. We're able to analyze that, find the best option for you, and then fit you into that.
Okay, so you have, we saw Luke there with the driver.
Yes.
Okay, then you're doing fairway woods, irons, the whole gamut, right?
Every single thing from soup to nuts. We do the entire bag. The most popular fitting is probably going to be our full bag fitting where we look at everything from putter to driver, but we do individual club fittings as well. You can come in and just get a driver fitting. You can come in and just get an iron fitting. You can also do sections of the bag. What I mean by that is a long game. If you want to do basically all of those and kind of leave irons and putter for another time, we do that as well.
Okay, so 70 stores across the nation, including Victor, New York.
Yes.
Right down the road in Victor, New York.
Yes, the Rochester market, yes.
Yes, exactly. Cost here, because you have to pay for the equipment, obviously, and there is some charge involved with the club fitting.
Yes, so those 4 differentiating factors that I mentioned, that kind of acts as a bit of an overhead cost. We are finding and training the best fitters. We do have 35,000 hittable head and shaft combinations in all of our stores. We have this amazing build shop that has all kinds of stock. Those things kind of incur a cost. For that reason, we do charge for our fitting. The fittings start at $80 for a wedge fitting, and they range up to $350 for a full bag, but you're spending 3.5 hours in a studio with our master fitters. So that $350 is getting you from A to B all the way to Z, and we're cutting strokes off of your game, we're adding extra yards off the tee, etc.
So if you go to a 3.5 hour club fitting at Club Champion and you don't come out of there with clubs fit for you, it's your own fault.
Exactly, 100%.
And if you want more information, clubchampiongolf.com.
Yes.
And What will we see there at the website?
So you'll see more information on all of our 70 locations. We are expanding this year, so you'll see a little more coming soon. You'll see what the club fitting process entails if you're interested in the step-by-step process. And you'll also see options for things like our financing program, trade-in program, etc.
Okay, so bring your own clubs in first, right?
Yes, bring your current gamers so we can show you what those are doing for you and then show you the improvement in the fitted clubs. Data does not lie.
Okay, clubchampiongolf.com. Cassandra, thanks a million.
Thank you so much.